lovely Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for March 2025. This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. It's a reading for Scorpio sun, rising and moon sign. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. That will be specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on my channel, giving me a thumbs up. That all helps with the algorithm, helps to circulate my video and helps me to bring more of these videos to you. Hit the notification bell so you will know when I'm posting new videos. My lovely Scorpio, I've been meditating on your energy, and what I just get is, here's this new book. I'm opening it up, blank pages. It's time to rewrite your story. It's time to decide what it is you're wanting to bring into your reality. This is an opportunity here for you to create a new reality. It's just looking at what isn't working for you, what isn't fitting into your picture, the way you want things to be or would like things to be. What needs to be left out? What needs to be shed? What needs to be cleared? March is an opportunity for you to look at various aspects of your life that need to be tweaked, that need to be polished, that need to be cleaned up. March brings in that energy for you, so there's going to be this stirring in you where you sit back and you think, there's things in my life or aspects of my life that just aren't fitting for me. I've outgrown them, they're not working. It could be people, it could be situations, it could be work, it could be where you live, what you're deciding to do with this next cycle that's coming up here for you. It's a very, very interesting time. It is a clear opportunity for you to review. Have a look at what's not working, shed that. I'm going to draw a card from my Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what spirit animal is there for you. What spirit animal energy is coming through for you. Oh, you've got two, so we'll give you those. And then I'm going to draw a card this month from the Shaman's Dream. Let's see what shamanic message comes through. Pearls of wisdom for you. And then also 3 cards to start before we do the Celtic cross. Then we're going to look at the my saltwater deck. 2. Being given 2. So 2 is significant for you. 2 is balance. It's harmony. It's decisions. Okay, so what have we got here? Your spirit animal. The first spirit animal you have here is the owl, which is wisdom. So it's in wisdom. Being able to see around you, pierce into the darkness, pierce into yourself in wisdom, making choices and decisions in wisdom. So there's nothing here you're deciding in haste. You're really considering what needs to be thought about, what needs to be considered here. It's done with regard for others. It's done with looking forward and projecting to the consequences of your choices. So there's nothing that's done hastily. Owls are also nocturnal, and so what this means is that a lot of this energy, a lot of this processing is going to come about for you at night, maybe in your dreams, maybe when you're reflecting, processing. Then you've got the wolf, and wolf is about authenticity, really being who you are. Wolves are who they are. They hunt, they work in packs, they don't hide who they are. It's not a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is exposing your qualities. This is about being authentic in making your decisions, in rewriting your story, deciding not putting on a mask, not being what other people expect you to be, but rather being yourself and being proud about who you are and what you want to achieve and what you want to gain. And it could be, I want to change jobs or get a promotion. I want more money. That's okay. That's being authentic. That's being honest. That's being honest. You want to purchase something, or you want to do something. You want to show people your true colors, not masking and not being afraid of, if I don't behave in a particular way, people won't like me. Well, what you see is what you get. Here I am. Authenticity. The wolf is really important here. Wolf is very proud. It's a very proud energy. Your shaman's dream. You've got vanishing mirror. Vanishing mirror. Ego sublimation. So there's no room here for ego. It's the ego that causes us to behave put on a mask, behave in a way that you think people will accept you. So you're popular, so you're liked, so your ego is fed. Forget it. Remove the ego. The ego has no place in March. This is about authenticity. This is about shedding the layers. This is about reflecting back at you who you really are. Not looking into a mirror and being whatever, creating whatever illusion you want to create so that you're feeding your ego. This is about getting rid of that ego. Humility, being humble, finding your authentic self, and making choices and decisions in wisdom. We all have ego. Ego comes into play at various stages. Some people have a bigger ego than others, absolutely. But it's about, let's get rid of that. Let's really cut through the layers. Find out who you are. Being vulnerable. I'm hearing the word vulnerable. Being vulnerable this month. Not being afraid of that. Then you've got the saltwater deck, and I like this. You've got penguins and you've got sharks. Interesting. The shark is about action. The shark is constantly moving. The shark is constantly looking for prey. The shark it doesn't rest. Even when it sleeps, it moves. It's never still. It's about taking action this month. It's about really focusing your attention, paying attention to the synchronicities, paying attention to the signs. A month of action. This is a month of action for you. Putting things in place, setting things up. And then you've got penguins. It's trusting the process. Penguins trust. Penguins trust. They trust that when winter's over, the sun will come up. They trust that they will swim through the ocean, that they will survive. They trust each other to support each other. They work in groups. So this is about trust. They're pretty trusting of humanity as well, is what I'm hearing. So it's about trusting others. Find someone that you can confide in, someone that you trust, that you can express yourself with. That's going to be important as well. Okay, my lovely Scorpio, let's create the Celtic cross. Let's see what's there for you. Let's take that deep dive. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So telling here. Two at the end, so let's have a look at those. So let's start this reading. First of all, you've got the alchemist, which is the magician. The magician in the Rider-Waite tarot. The alchemist, creating. This is you creating your reality. This is you having that blank page. Reviewing your past, reviewing what you want to release, bringing in more of what you're wanting to manifest and create it. Now, in order to create it, first of all, you need to identify it. And that's what the magician does. The magician identifies it, and then you can work towards it. Start creating it, start putting things in place to bring about the reality you're wanting to create. You've got the six of the, let me put my glasses on here because there's detail in these cards. You've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about the past. It's about memories. It's about forgiving others, either forgiving someone or someone needing to forgive you. So it's about forgiveness. It's about, and in order for you to move forward, in order for you to clear the path for you to move forward, there needs to be a clearing of a forgiveness and a releasing of something in your past, something that needs to be healed. A past memory. Something that's just sitting there, and it, you know, where you might think it's not impacting on you, it does. If you don't clear that path, if you don't clear the past and open yourself to forgiveness, forgiving others or someone needing to forgive you, that brings in healing, and it brings in that opportunity to move forward, because you've also got the Prince of Wands moving forward. So once you forgive, you're able then to move forward. You're able to forge ahead. There's a new way of thinking. So swords is a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating, a new way of writing. This is a rebirth here for you, my lovely Scorpio, so that you can forge ahead. You can create the reality you're wanting to create, the future that you're wanting to create. Because I just feel like there's something that's sitting there that needs to be clarified, that needs to be moved on. You've got the Ten of Cups, and so what your desire is here to have that happy family environment. Could be extended family, it could be immediate family. It's about your desire to strengthen and unify that family environment. Feeling safe, secure, loved, happy, solid, unified. So there's a desire there for you. Is that what you're wanting to bring more of that in around you? Are you missing that family environment? The extension of it, or maybe your children have left home and there's an empty nest. You need to reinvent yourself. There could be tensions in family groups that need to be healed and brought together. See what fits for you, my lovely Scorpio, because that all helps you to move forward and create a much better reality that you are working on here. You've got the Tower, you see, and the Tower, you see that how that translates in the Tower is really you. What I'm saying to you here is looking at reviewing your reality. What do you need to release? It could be behaviours, attitudes, thought patterns, resentments. It could be work. It could be where you live. It could be a relationship. What is it for you? What needs to be shed? Toxic people, a toxic job. What is it that needs to be let go of? It could just be a cycle or your way of thinking. Shedding the old, cutting away, pruning the tree so that there's new growth that's coming from that. It leads to you walking away from something here. So this is something you're leaving behind, and that follows through with the Tower. Could be leaving behind thought patterns, cycles, behaviours of job, toxic people, situations, to renew, to begin again. But this is something you're doing because you've decided this is time to do that. So this point in time is where you've got this energy of, well, there needs to be some sort of reassessment. For some of you it's going to be really profound, and for some of you it's going to be really subtle. You're just tweaking things because it's something you've been working on already. You've also got the Four of Swords. This is you needing some time out. So you're either going away somewhere on a holiday or a break, meditating. You might choose to take a few days off work. You might choose to just stay at home, potter around the house, do things that you're needing to recharge your batteries, your thought patterns, meditating on that, of getting rid of distractions. This is just where you regroup with this card. You regroup. Let's think about things. Let's process things. Let's get away from the clutter and the noise and people's expectation. It's about really going within, really working out what you're wanting. What does that bring for you? It brings a change in a situation for you. It brings movement. From that meditation, or even when you're gardening, you can reflect. That's a form of meditation. Cooking. Tidying up. When you tidy up your space and get rid of clutter within your environment, you're also decluttering the mind. And so you're going to be guided in this process. So you will receive messages from your guides through your dreams, or just inspirational thought, or through your meditation. And so there's movement here, movement forward. You're going from one situation, you're creating a new situation, and there's an improvement in what's around you, how you live your life and what you're doing. Because it leads to the Empress. My lovely Scorpio, it leads to the Empress. There is complete fulfillment here. There is abundance. There's the birth of new ideas. There's new beginnings, which brings abundance and growth. The Empress is a really positive card in bringing in the goodness. The changes that you're putting in place you will really reap the benefits of, and you'll start seeing those benefits through March. The last couple of weeks of March, you're going to really start experiencing change, and it could be the way you're through your perception, the way you're feeling. You're going to feel uplifted. You're going to feel like anything's possible. You can put in place new situations, new things, a new business, a new way of being, purchasing something new. There's just a difference. There's a difference about you, and people notice that difference. You've also got the Lovers here, and the Lovers is about, if you're in a relationship, there's a strengthening of that relationship. There's a further commitment in that relationship. It's also about the potential. Maybe that's what you want to bring more of into your life. Maybe that's what you're resetting. A soulmate connection. But this is also the card of karma, and so you're going to be attracting is what is karmically meant to be yours, through opening up your energy and accepting that. When we live in an energy of the past, of regrets or guilt or whatever that is, it blocks or creates resistance to new things coming in. So when you've got the Tower moment and you're cleansing and forgiving and releasing, it allows what is yours karmically to come to you, which is really good. Good place to be, because there's also celebrations with that. So by the end of March, there's celebrations coming up here for you. Celebrating your successes, celebrating your new way of being, your new way of thinking, celebrating what newness that energy is bringing in around you, celebrating a new job or position, celebrating achievements, birthday, anniversary, wedding. Is there a wedding coming up for some of you? Or you know of someone that's getting married? There's great celebrations here. So I really like that. I like that, my lovely Scorpio. It's a great month of pressing that reset button. I'm pressing a reset button. Interesting. Interesting. Let me draw a card from my Divine Abundance deck. Let's have a look here at what this is. Surrender. This is releasing the ego. Releasing the ego. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. That's what the ego says. Why do you want to change anything? Leave it the way it is. You're in control. That's exhausting. That is exhausting. I love that. Surrender. This month is about surrender, surrendering into that releasing and trusting the process. I love that, my lovely Scorpio. I wish you love, light, and many blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there.